Good afternoon, everybody. If you don't know who I am, my name is Alfonso. About 2 years ago now, I received this letter from BASET's chair, John May. This letter told me that I was going to go to Australia for 4 weeks as a BASET pioneer. Little did I know at the time that those 4 weeks were going to be some of the best weeks of my life. And when I arrived back in the UK, the one thing weighing on my mind was, how do I go back to Australia? So I approached BASET again, and through great support, about a year ago, you trustees accepted my bursary and were able to cover for a portion of my flights. Without that grant, I would not have been able to go. So I wanted to play this montage to show you what I got up to, and then also show my thanks.
From the land down under, all over Australia. Go
Working at Haileybury Rendall School was absolutely incredible. I got to revisit old friends that I'd made the year prior. I got to go on the excursions that the school held. So, meaning I got to go to Lake Argyle in Western Australia, which was absolutely amazing. I actually caught my first fish there. After I came back from Lake Argyle, one of my co-workers, he's from a community called Maningrida in northwest Arnhem Land. And that's where most of those clips are from that you just saw. We went up there for a week to fish. So amazing that I actually went back and stayed there for a month. December to middle of January. So I spent New Year's and Christmas there. It's the first Christmas that I've ever worried about getting a sunburn. But another aspect of obviously living and boarding and having a really good relationship with the boarders from being a student the year prior was connecting with them was really easy. And so I took a lot of time with them in Clontarf, working with the Clontarf team a lot. And I'll put some pictures here, but they gave me a Clontarf jersey, and all the boys signed their names on it. In terms of things that I brought back and souvenirs, I've got some stuff that I would like to show you. I've got this, which is a painting from the family that I stayed in Maningrida of a barramundi. The line work is done by hair, and it's made on paperbark, which is pretty amazing, to be honest with you. And this was from a friend. She's from a community on the Victoria River. The different art styles from different regions, like how Central Australia has the dotted patterns, but then top end has the straight lines. It was so interesting to learn about. And this is also a gift from a different family in Maningrida. A dilly bag. You use these straps and you place it on your head and you collect berries. Wrapping this video up now, I just want to emphasize that without BASET, none of this would have been possible. The 7 months I spent in Australia were some of the most surreal and eye-opening experiences of my life. The people I met, the connections I made, none of it would have been possible without the trustees' funding. And I'm just so grateful for everything. To BASET, to you trustees, to John May, and to Jane, who I've been corresponding with on email. Thank you so much for allowing me to go on this amazing adventure. And I can't wait to come down to BASET and meet you guys in person. Thank you. I hope you have a good afternoon.